Namaskar. Today I will say something about mantra. Very often people ask, why do I need to repeat mantra in Sanskrit? Why can't I say it in my native language? Why don't I simply say in English, love is all there is, or everything is joy? Yes, why not? You can do that. Because the main principle of meditation is, as you think, so you become. As you think, so you become. So if you repeat, love is all there is, it is great. And there is such a practice, it's called affirmation. You are affirming something. You know, there are people that practice, they say, I am a successful person, I am a harmonious person, I am a strong person. And that has its results. But mantra is also a kind of affirmation, is kind of self-suggestion. But it is wider and deeper than that. If you think the ideas we are trying to grasp, they're really somewhat beyond the scope of our experience. We are meditating upon infinite universal love, or bliss, or absolute peace. These ideas, they are beyond our experience. And to grasp them just simply on the intellectual level, it is difficult. So there is an auxiliary tool for that, developed by the ancient yogis. And it is the tool of sound. The sound has a profound effect on our mind state. Now, even just recently I read one article about scientific research. The scientists, they found out that there is, can you imagine? It was very surprising for me. They found out that there is a connection between name and how the person looks like. And now they're teaching the neural network, artificial intelligence, to find out which name is this person most likely to have. Huh? Can you believe it? Because the sound is the subtlest vibration. When we hear some sound all the time, it molds the state of our mind in a certain way. So definitely, if you repeat a certain sound all the time, like mantra, there will be effect of it. When I started to practice meditation, why did I got such a faith in this practice? Because when I started, it was year 1996, and Russia was just opened to the world, to the new information, and yoga and meditation became available. Actually, it was hardly available. Somehow I managed to find. I was so eager to learn meditation. And I asked my friends, I say, how to meditate? And they said, just you sit in this posture and you repeat mantra, Baba Nam Kevalam, universal mantra, and you try to feel bliss. Try to grasp the idea of bliss. Actually, I don't remember now whether they told me the meaning of mantra or not. Just I remember they told me the mantra. So I came home, I sat, and I started to repeat mantra. Whatever I could concentrate. And then I was able to manage to get into concentrated state. And then I felt bliss within. I felt that joy is expanding within my chest. It is growing. It was amazing. I never felt anything like that. Then I thought, wow, this is really working. This is really does work. It really does work. Because I didn't watch any video, I didn't read any literature. It just, I felt it within. So So, I'm firmly convinced, and this experience and many more other experiences convinced me about the effect of the sound. Many times I did this experimentation with people. I am often giving lectures, traveling to different cities. And before starting the lecture, I would say, now I'm going to sing the mantra. I'm not going to tell you the meaning of the mantra. You just listen to it and try to feel, how is it? Just let your intuition go, let your feeling, let your perception go. And you perceive without any preconception. And then you will tell me, what is it? Then I will ask, oh, we felt vast space. We felt lightness. We felt joy. We felt peace. And then I will say, yes, the meaning of the mantra is Supreme Consciousness, which is bliss, which is peace, which is love, is all there is. And then I would start with my lecture. Many times I have repeated the same experimentation and always the same results. So, sound, ancient yogis, they designed this special sound. Ancient yogis in different eras. Some mantras are very ancient, some are younger. But they were produced by saints, realized masters. They would give out the vibration that would change the world. They changed the minds. And Sanskrit is a special language. It is wrong to say it is not my native language. Actually, for those people who speak English, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Polish, and on and on and on, it is somewhat native language. All these languages I mentioned, they are brothers and sisters. They constitute Indo-European group of languages. There was a proto-language spoken in the territories of Europe and Asia, and that language was called Vedic language. And that Vedic language is ancient Sanskrit. From that ancient Sanskrit originated classical Sanskrit, in which the mantras are. So that classical Sanskrit was produced by the improvement of the Vedic language. Samskrita means well-made language. And this Samskrita, there will be a course on biopsychology, and I will explain there. Our body and mind contains 50 propensities, tendencies of the mind. Like love is one propensity, hope is another propensity, fear is another propensity, and so on. There are 50 of them. There is a very fascinating course which is called Biopsychology of Yoga. I will explain where each emotion is located in the body and how you can influence that emotion through different practices of yoga. But now I will just tell that there are 50 propensities. They are located along the spinal cord in the body. And each of those propensities has sound. Like love has a sound. Hope has a sound. Fear also has a sound. And ancient yogis, meditating in silence of the caves, they could hear the sounds within themselves. And when spoken out, those sounds have become the alphabet of the Sanskrit language. So the words of the Sanskrit, they have very profound effect on us. Mantra in Sanskrit has a very profound effect. When you repeat the mantra, you will get to a certain state of the mind, and from that state of the mind, it is the ideation comes into your reach. you can understand what is love, what is bliss, and what is peace. So that is why, of course, you can go ahead with affirmation, you can repeat it in your native language, but for myself, I am a maximalist person. I want the whole, complete thing, the most efficient practice, because my life is going to be just 100 years. In those 100 years, I want to evolve as much as I can. So I will utilize this powerful combination of sounds in Sanskrit, which has a beautiful meaning. That is why mantra is in Sanskrit, and in my experience, in my opinion, this is the most efficient way to meditate. Just experience it for yourself for half a year, for 1 year, then I'm sure you will write somewhere in these comments that this practice have changed my life. By the way, please continue to do your practice of meditation, even if it is 5 minutes, even if it is 1 minute twice a day, it is better than to skip it. Thank you very much for viewing this video. Namaskar. We will see in the next releases.